Welcome to MacGyver's Workshop, where you never know what we're going to be working on next. If you're not too careful, you just might learn something. Hi there. Welcome back to another episode of MacGyver's Workshop, where you never know what we're going to be working on next, and if you're not too careful, you just might learn something. So, I had been after one of these forever and ever, amen, because I have this kind of jury rig thing that I'm holding my oxygen and acetylene bottles on that I made out of a regular hand truck, and it's got air-filled tires, and of course they go flat all the time, and it's just been an annoyance. But I finally came up with one of these, and I would have done this earlier, but I ordered it. Metal Man is the manufacturer. You can get them through various sources, like either I got like mine from through Home Depot online, and the challenge for me is I have the big bottles, and you know, finding these, they're usually like $500–600 for a commercial cart. But I actually come across this one that was specifically designed to safely handle the big bottles, and it was under $200. And I ordered it, and I'm going to insert some stills here of the pictures that I took of it when it arrived. And looks like the Samsonite Gorilla got a hold of it. And as such, since the box was so beat up, you know, parts fell out of it and all this, that, and the other. But of course, both Home Depot and Metal Man, they called me as well and sent me a whole nother one. Of course, since then I've already fixed the one that they sent me in true MacGyver fashion, but they sent me a whole new one anyway, so I'm was gonna do an unboxing video on it. So we'll do it now that we've got the new one, and let's see what it's all about. I'll get that side, I'll get this side. And you know, these things, of course, you know, I don't want to ever misrepresent anything. These things come straight from China. You know, what isn't made in China anymore, but, you know. But they are what they are, and they get the job done. I'm just going to
cut the sides
get this
open.
box done. It's fairly interestingly packed. You know, they don't make the box one bit bigger than it absolutely has to be.
Oh, nice corner supports in it, though.
Yeah. So, lots of bubble wrap. I kind of have the feeling that
I think you pay for the bubble wrap. That's what you're getting. You're not actually paying for the stand itself. You're just paying for bubble wrap.
no, I think that Metal Man repacked it, because the original one didn't come with this kind of bubble wrap.
They must have learned.
Yeah. Because otherwise, these things they come packed just as they come from China. So there really isn't a whole lot of. The only thing that was in here was a top and bottom and inserts of this foam.
Oh, wow.
And that was it. So yeah, this is this bubble wrap. No, they don't. But they said that they were going to make sure that it got to me okay. So they were good to their word. So, but I didn't want to do an unboxing you know, with a box that looks like this, you know, and it wasn't Metal Man's fault, it wasn't Home Depot's fault, you know. I think it probably could have stood to been packed a little better in China maybe, but, you know, hey, they're building something to a price point, so that's, yeah. See mine, the axle was missing out of it.
Oh, nice.
Something I got, yeah. But, you know, it's MacGyver's workshop, man. You know? I'll roll mine out here. And I'm guessing that all the nuts and bolts are in a little tray here.
I don't see anything else in the box.
So yeah, you want to make sure and just understand that when these things come from China, you know, they're not in the greatest packaging in the world, but you know, I'm not going to hold that against nobody. You know, for what we paid for this, I think it was like $100 and some, 149. It's been a bit now. I really should have done this video a long time ago, but I've just been too busy. So let me roll the completed one out of here.
I wonder what these actual tubes are. They really seem to.
Right. So you can see you got your little handles right here. And then you have a little tray here for your extra tips and the sparker and all that. And me and my son were kind of curious, asking ourselves just what those two little holes are for. I guess maybe if we read the instructions, it'll tell us.
Maybe for structural integrity. Instructions, what are those?
Yeah.
I ain't got enough pictures.
So, and but this is, I mean, remarkably, I mean, it's very well built. You know, you expect it to be like all cheap, but it comes with a chain to secure the tanks. I went ahead and used a nut and a bolt to secure my chains just because I'm paranoid like that, but I know I sure don't want one of these things tipping off the rack and becoming a Mark 34 torpedo.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, so let's get over here to assembling this. Alrighty then. So it does come with instructions, which is basically consists of a parts list and pretty much just an exploded view diagram. But that's really all you get. All right, like I said, I'm guessing all the rest of the bits are in this little drawer, this little box right here.
Let's hope so.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, see, this one's actually all in one piece. Mine was pretty banged up. But, you know, for the workshop, we don't mind. I'm happy with it. And, of course, the lady was insistent that she send another one. And they must have sent it, like, overnight because it was here, like, the next day, so.
Dang.
But, anywho, since we already pretty much know how this thing goes together, we're going to, I'm going to show you everything.
And set our top section on.
Yeah, we'll start by setting this here top section. It slides down into there, and then you have 3 itty bitty baby bolts with nuts and lock washers. All right, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to put these little, they're of course metric, so bolts down through these little 3 holes on this flange here. Now you may notice that, you know, this stuff's all powder coated, so you may have to ream these holes out a little bit to get some of that flash off of there, but nothing major. So far, I mean, this has been an excellent little kit. Everything's going together like it should.
And of course, you don't want to tighten bolts down one at a time. Go ahead and get your nuts and washers started on all of them before you go snugging anything down.
Yeah, never.
That one's already on. I just put it on.
No, never tighten anything until you get them all in place. Let's see. Well, actually, that's the last one there, right?
Mm-hmm. I think we had some extra hardware or something.
Oh yeah. We always drop shit and lose it.
Just save it
There's
for later.
an interdimensional portal in here in this workshop. I'm here to tell you. Stuff falls through there, it's gone.
Typically, those portals are partial to the 10mm socket.
Yeah.
They tend to disappear.
Yep. And just your Univision 1/8 standard axle shaft here. Nothing special, really. So once you get that, I'll get that half in there, and then he'll work on tightening that. That's going to be an 11mm on the top.
Actually, a 10.
Oh, is it a 10?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's 10 both sides. Remember, on these, you're not dealing with that big of a hardware either. You don't need to go like super strong hand on it. Just get them good and snug. You got lock washers on here. It'll keep them from backing off.
Yeah, you don't want none of that. Don't have to go all hand fisted on it or anything.
Nah, just good 1/4 inch drive stuff will do it. And yeah, I already got a 10 through.
Oh. That's the problem when your son thinks the same way you do. He's already ahead of me, so.
German, good and tight, not too snug or anything. Got our axle through, washers on the inboard on both sides.
Yep.
And then just put your wheels
Hang it
in.
up, put your tire on there. I got the keys right here. That will wash on the outside. And collar key. Just a little perineal nose here. So I have to pull that cotter key out there like so. Really all she needs. Well, he holds that one. Now we'll go ahead and that one there. Really, short of the chains for your tank. That's really all you need. They give you a couple of nuts and bolts here.
This one is actually for going through here. Looks
Oh
like.
yeah, to hold it, yeah. My bad.
You know, lock washer too, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. And this is pretty much how it goes right there like that. For your best band of white here. I'll take this and set her down. And we'll do a little walk around. All right. You know, for the cost of this, it's, in my opinion, is very reasonably priced, and it's certainly sturdy enough. You can see over here with the large tanks on there. You know, it's like I said, more than adequate to you know, hold everything in place. And it's got some good solid tires on it. And then of course it has a little container here where you can store your bits and bobs. Like I keep my tips, extra tips in there, and the striker and all that good stuff. And then, just a couple of good handles, which is good. A lot of them I see, they just have the one single handle, and this just, I think, makes it a little more stable, allows you to keep a better handle on it, especially if you're happen to roll it on some uneven surface, which you probably should never do, but I think everybody does anyway. So anyway, so that's it. I'll put a link to it in the comments down here, and it has the MacGyver stamp of approval, because it definitely does the job, and it's most of all it's safe and sturdy. That's what matters. So anyway, all right, well, appreciate you guys watching as we did our unboxing on our Man Acetylene Welding rig cart here. This one's definitely a A+ in my book, especially since the majority of all your other carts are going to be way more money, and for the average MacGyver shop like mine, where it will see use, I think it's more than up to the task. I think really this would be more than up to use in a commercial setting, really, because it's stout. It's much more than I thought it was going to be. So I'm definitely impressed. But thank you for watching. Stay tuned. We got all kind of cool stuff coming up. I did a little quickie video earlier with had my son's here to visit for the Christmas holidays. That's always an awesome time. And
I mean, anytime you get to see me, that's a Christmas blessing and miracle in itself,
absolutely,
right?
yeah. That's wait.
Well, a true Christmas miracle be getting all three of us together.
The true Christmas miracle, yes.
Yeah.
So that's only happened once, twice.
I think once or twice in the past 5 years.
5 years, yeah. Well, my son Nick, he's in the Air Force, and he's currently serving out of the country right now. And of course, Michael, he's over there in what's that? The home in NASCAR.
Pretty
South
much.
Carolina.
Yeah, it's
beautiful out there.
Not gonna lie, that's one of the many reasons we moved up there, is smack dab in the middle of NASCAR country. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, and you got drag strips. You got.
Oh yeah.
All kinds of cool stuff.
I mean, you're in the mecca of motorsports, with especially in America. It's great, and I love it. I love being in that heartbeat, of the nation. So.
Oh, absolutely. So anyway, appreciate everyone watching, and please feel free to comment if you like what we're doing. Please subscribe and click the little bell notification icon there, so you'll be notified as we post new videos, or I post new videos. I'm going to be doing a lot of cross-promotional stuff with my son and his shop out there in Greenville, ASAP.
And likewise, yeah. It's I think you guys are going to love it. It is kind of scary, some of the projects we've got brewing, and the two of us together is a horribly dangerous thing. It's probably a good thing we don't live closer to each other, but I think you guys will love it. It'll be a lot of good entertainment for you guys. We've got a lot of fun projects. We've been wanting to do this for years, and all the pieces are kind of finally coming together, especially with the shop. So love for you guys to go check it out. Give us a like, subscribe. And we'll be spending a lot of people over this way from our channel too. So, you'll definitely be seeing a lot more of both of us together with cross episodes and such. So,
and especially with the with the specialty performance stuff that you guys are going to be doing, that's going to be awesome.
Oh yeah. So we'll
4-wheel drive, off-road.
Oh yeah. I mean, I grew up in Peterson's 4-wheel off-road magazines, hot rod magazines. All my buddies are out running around with girls, and I'm buried underneath a hood. So. Gearhead to the core, and of course, as you guys seen, it runs in the blood. So we'll have a lot of fun projects. We'll be you guys will get to see a lot of little snippets of some of the projects we'll have on in the shop with different vehicles, different builds that we'll be doing, whether it be performance or off-road or both. We'll throw in a few how-to videos there too. So some of you guys wanting to to check out some of the stuff.
Feel free to suggest how-to videos that you'd like to see. You know, some of the videos that I've done over the past couple of years that I wouldn't have thought that anybody would be interested in have been some of the most popular videos on my channel. So
It's crazy.
yeah, so by all means, obviously I'm not good at picking them, so I just record them as they come through the workshop here. And I'm not a business, I don't do this for a living, this is just my hobby. And you know, I'm like the neighborhood MacGyver, neighborhood mechanic, and so when somebody's stuff breaks, you know, they roll it over here and I fix it and video it and go, hey, this is how we fix it. So you know, if you got any ideas, things you want to see, please let us know in the comments. And of course, you can always email me directly at MacGyversWorkshop@gmail.com. And I try and stay on top of that pretty good. So.
And you can reach me at asap.automotiveservice@gmail.com. Like I said, you can hit us up on Facebook. We're Advanced Specialties and Performance. YouTube, we're the ASAP Automotive channel. And feel free, you know, automotive questions, anything like you said, you know, we said any, you know, how-to videos you'd like to see. We plan on doing a few of those, kind of doing a mix on the channel, kind of feel it out, see what you guys like, 'cause that's what it's all about. And so in furthering the sport, I'm a diehard GM guy. There's no doubt about that. As you can clearly see, I'm a huge vet guy too. But at the end of the day, what keeps the automotive sport alive is what Advanced Specialties and Performance is all about. So in teaching the next generation, we've had a couple episodes coming up of being able to actually teach the next generation on some of the stuff with basic automotive maintenance, repair, and stuff like that. And it's really fulfilling.
We just make jokes about snowflake millennials, but hey, you want to learn? We'll teach them all, short or tall, big or small.
Oh yeah, I mean this hobby's always just a generation away. So
Yep.
once again, thanks for tuning in, and feel free to check us out. And Merry Christmas, guys! A Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thanks for watching.